Mersing, and I wanted to be baptized because it's putting my life into Jesus' hands. I wanted to be baptized and so God could help me through all these different things that I'm willing to go and give in my life.
My name is Jada Pete, and I want to be baptized today because I want to accept God as my Lord and Savior, and I've known Him since I was a little girl.
I'm Bryn Pete, and I want to be baptized because Jesus lives in my heart, and I want to be a better person, and I love Jesus.
My name is Jackie Kohler. I want to be baptized because I've had a lot of bad times in the past 4 or 5 years. I just feel the need to be closer to God. All my life I've believed in God and Jesus, and I've always believed that He died for me and to save me, and I found Him probably one time when my daughter was ill, and that's really when I started really praying for things.
I'm George Witter Jr. I'd like to be baptized because it's something I feel is important, and it's part of accepting Jesus into your life, which I've done, and I'd like to show how I came to know Jesus. My parents never really took me to church from a young age. It's something we didn't do. But they did give me a Bible, and it's something I used to read and like. For a long time I was scared to go to church, but after coming here I'm really glad I did, and I wish it's a part of Christianity I had in my life sooner. When I read about Jesus dying for my sins and just realizing that He died for me for the things I've done so that it would be okay and I'd be forgiven.
I'm Georgia Diroff, and I'm getting baptized. I want to be closer to God and get cleansed. And what brought me to accept Jesus as my Savior is I've been running sound for a group of guys called the Faithful Men, and their music is just awesome, and the words to the music just touches your heart. I went 3 times to the God's Daughters retreat thanks to a couple of the girls here at the church, and this last one, it really touched my heart. And then I went to Joyce Meyer, listened to her sermon, and stood up and did the sinner's prayer, and I got a book to read, and in there it said about the next step would be to get baptized by immersion, and that's what I chose to do.
I am Allie Swords, and I see baptism as a spiritual rebirth and becoming closer to God and making it kind of official. I came to know God by last year around this time. I was having a really rough time, and some of my friends invited me to Wesley Forest. For the first few nights I was having a little trouble. I started to feel a little something inside, but I really didn't know what it was. And then Wednesday night we took communion, and when I took my bread and wine on the walk, I felt something snap inside of me, and I knew that that was God. And I came home and I became closer with my church, and I became more active with it.
My name's Sarah Schweitzer, and I want to be baptized because I feel like everything that God inside of me and stuff has been building up, and now doing it on the outside and in front of people sort of makes it official and more open. There was a time when I sort of ignored it and was kind of miserable, and then I started coming back to it and becoming closer and closer.
Peace like a river, there's joy, joy like a fountain, there's love.